Hey, what's going on guys, TurtyWurty here, and welcome back to another Minecraft modding tutorial for 1.12.2. This one is actually, this is basically a repost, just so you know. We've already done this, and it is a crop tutorial. Now, the reason I'm redoing this tutorial is because the old one, I basically had no clue what I was doing. And I don't know why I actually recorded it, because I literally had no clue what I was doing. So I'm going to be redoing it in this video, with it hopefully working. It's still going to be a bit weird. We're still going to use a lemon plant, and we're still going to have it, you know, have the crop be apples. Don't question that, just go along with it. So first what we want to do is we want to create a we want to do the variable in our block in it. So we want to do public static final block, and we're going to call this lemon underscore plant. Alternatively, you could just call it lemon underscore crop, but I'm not doing that. That is going to equal a new block lemon plant or block lemon crop. Then the parameter for this is just going to be a string name, so that is just going to be lemon underscore plant, not in capitals, of course. Yeah, not in capitals. There you go, just like that. Now I've already created a crops package in objects.blocks, so inside of there we can just create a new class and call this block lemon plant. This is going to go ahead and extend block crops, and make sure you import that from net.minecraft.block.blockcrops. Then I'm going to show you a little secret. It's not really a secret, but if you hold Control and you click on a class name, you can go into that class. So we're going to do that, and we're basically going to use everything in this class. So let's go to the top of the class. Here where it extends block bush, what you want to do is copy everything. So highlight everything all the way down to the bottom and copy. Then you want to go to our class and highlight everything to extends and hit paste. Just like that. You want to hover over block crops and you want to hit change to constructor, and you want to change this to public. You then want to add the parameters string name, and you want to set unlocalized name and the registry name. Just like that. Then what we want to do is add it to block init dot blocks, but not item init. The reason we are only adding it to the block array is because the item array will register an item block, and basically that means will be an item. We don't want that. It's a bit more complex than that, but I'm not going to go into it too much. We don't want to set the creative tab, so let's remove that, and everything else should be okay. You can do this dot set unlocalized and registry name. It doesn't really matter whether you do this dot, but I'm just going to do this dot anyways because that's what they're doing. So yeah. So in the previous tutorial I did on this, I didn't cover how you can have different numbers of ages, so more stages basically. So you can change that here, where it says it's the property integer age. So this is 0 to 7. That is 8 stages because it counts 0. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the 8 stages. Then, so you can change that to, that number, 34,687. Well, actually, you can't change it to that number because it's too big. I think max is 16, I believe, but I might be wrong. Obviously, you can do like 1, but I'm just going to keep it as 7. I'm not going to change that. Then you will need to add an extra bounding box to this array, and basically that is the extra stage. Basically, the next thing you will want to change is get max age. So you would want to change this to 16. So that's actually 17 stages, but default is 7, so 8 stages. What else? Is there anything else you will need to change? Probably yes. So get seed. So we want to change get seed to iteminit dot lemon underscore seeds, which we haven't created yet, of course. And get crop is iteminit dot, and this is basically the thing it's the crop. So like wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroot. That's not really a good idea. No. Just like wheat and beetroot, because they're seeds, and pumpkins and melons. So ours would normally be lemon, because that's the thing we want to get from the crop. But I don't have a lemon, and I can't be bothered to make a lemon. So instead, I'm going to make it drop a dark apple, which is the same as what I did in the last one, if you were interested. Oh god, warnings. If you want to get rid of these warnings, you can just add this suppress. So that's actually all dead code, apparently. That's what Eclipse says it is. Now we have the error. Let's add a suppress to unused to get drops. And now we are just left with one error, which is the lemon seeds. So now let's actually, well, first let's go to block init, just import that so we can, what did I call it? Block lemon plant, right? Change to block, oh, I called it block lemon plant. Interesting. Why did I do that? There we go, block lemon plant. Just rename file and change to constructor. There you go. Now we can go ahead and import this. There you go, that's that gone. So we can close both of those now. So now in iteminit, we're going to create the seeds. So what you want to do is you want to do a public static final item. And we're going to call this lemon underscore seeds. And this is going to equal a new item lemon seeds. And then for the parameters, it is once again a string name. So that will just be lemon underscore seeds. Just like that. Then we need to actually go ahead and create this class. So in items, you can create a new class, call this item lemon seeds, and just go ahead and import that in here. So obviously we have an error at the moment. This class is going to extend item, and it is going to implement iPlantable. Now, just remember, if you haven't removed iHasModel from your mod, you will have to implement iHasModel as well. So you would just do comma iHas
I has the model. You would just do something like that. Obviously I don't have it because it's bad. You shouldn't have it. So if you do still have it, I have a tutorial on my channel of how to get rid of it. Because it's bad. You shouldn't. It's literally useless. So yeah, don't have it. Anyways, we're gonna put string name in this. So string name. And then you just want to set the unlocalized name and set the registry name to name. Then you just want to set the creative tab, because we actually want this one to be in our creative tab. So that would be tutorial mod tab. Then we're going to add it to item_init.items, as it is an item and we want it to be registered as an item. Then we need to go ahead and have 3 methods. So first is going to be get plant type, and also get plant. So these both, well, no, they don't both return an iBlock state. So get plant type will return enum plant type dot, and you choose which one is more suited. So ours is a crop, so we just return enum plant type dot crop. Then for get plant, we return block init dot lemon underscore plant dot get default state. So that just returns our lemon plant with the state of stage 0. So it doesn't have a random stage or anything. So that's that. Then you want to go ahead and add a method called onItemUse. So there it is. Oh, and by the way guys, if you're wondering how I'm getting this this menu come up here with all these different things, you can get this come up by pressing Control space. So you hold down Control and you press space, and that will basically allow you to go down all of these. Then if you just click one and hit enter, then that adds that method, which is very useful. You will find it very useful. So in here, what we want to do is we want to create the item stack, or we want to get the item stack. So item stack is equal to player dot get held item. Oh, where is it? There it is. Get held item, and just import item stack. Then you can do iBlock state is equal to world in dot get block state of pos. Then we need an if statement. So this is a reasonable if statement. So let's try and do it quickly. If facing is equal to enum facing dot up, and so double and player dot can player edit pos dot offset facing, then stack, and so and state dot get block dot can sustain plant state world in pos enum facing dot up where is it? There you go. And this. Oh, what did I do there? There we go. Then for plantable, you just want to oh wait. Is that it? Nope, no, that's not it. And then you want to do and world in dot is air block pos, not just pos, pos dot up. There we go. Then inside of here, you want to do world in dot set block state of pos, no, pos dot up. It doesn't even let me finish it, God. And then block init dot lemon underscore plant dot get default state, as we always want to set it with the stage of 0. Then you want to do stack dot shrink dot shrink. This just shrink 1. So this just removes one item from the stack, so you've actually used the seed. But what you might want to do for this is you might want to do if you want to do if player dot capabilities dot is creative mode, or world in dot is not remote. Actually no, we need to do and we need to make this not creative mode. So if the player is not in creative mode and the world is client-sided, then we can shrink the stack, and then we just return enum action result dot success, and then else we can return enum action result dot fail, and obviously semicolon there. So I think that is it for the Java code. Next we have to do the JSONs. So I've actually already got the JSONs, but you will need to make sure you have them. So if we go, close that. If we go into block states, you will need lemon underscore plant. So these are all in my GitHub, which is in the description, and this is dependent on the age. So if you have say 3 ages, you would have 0, 1 and 2, and you wouldn't have these ones, so you would just get rid of that, and that's 3 ages. And you need to make sure age 0, age 1, age 2, and this needs to be the number that corresponds to the age after the plant. So there is that, and obviously these are all in the description. The lang, this is rather simple. Let me see if I can find it. It's basically just a normal item. Where is it? Normal item name. Where are you? There you are. Item.lemonseeds.name is equal to lemon seeds. And then in models, the item model for the lemon seeds is just a normal item model, and you can have whatever texture you want for that. We don't have an item model for the lemon plant because we haven't registered one. And now for the block models, so you need to have you need to have 1 plus the amount of ages, so the amount of stages that the plant has. So you have lemon underscore crop block, so that is this one, and that's just cube all. Then you have stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are basically just corresponding to the ages, and you can just get those from the description in the GitHub as well. Then for textures, you need the amount of ages for the textures. So if we go into blocks, you will need 1 for each age, and this is just what the plant will look like. So if I actually go into the folder, No, no, Cortana, go away. Cortana, go. 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 So, here you will need all the stages. So you got stage 1, and then you got stage 2. If it would load, there you go. Perfect. You can actually see how it will grow. So if you and that, these are basically the ones you need right there. And for the seeds, you just need just a normal seed texture. So yeah, that is actually it, I think. Obviously everything is in the GitHub. If you're having any issues, oh god, I'll fix that later. So now we can actually just go ahead and run the game. Oh, or not, because there's no recent launches apparently. Okay, so guys, we just got into the game, and I just made this little water thingy. I'm going to set the... Actually, no, I'll show you without the random tick speed first. So, game rule random tick speed 1. So, just to show you that it works. There you go. And now I will up the tick speed. Where is it? Random tick speed. I'm going to set it to 50, I think will be okay. And you should see, no, there you go, it's starting to grow. Maybe we should up it a bit more, 500, there you go. And there you go, you see they're growing. Just ignore my really bad textures, because that's not what I'm best at. I'm not very good at textures. It's not really my thing. Right. And are they all fully grown? No, just waiting for this last one. There you go. So now, obviously, if you click it, it's not going to do anything. But if we are in survival mode, game rule... no, not game rule. Game mode S, and we punch it. There we go. I don't know what happened on that first one. It's a bit odd. Shouldn't do. And if you punch it when it's not fully grown, you just get a seed. So obviously, yeah, I mean, that's it. It works. We got some nice dark apples, which aren't really that dark. I mean, they're darker than normal apples, but yeah. So yeah, I bet you didn't know that you get apples from lemon plants. Yeah, lemon plants, not lemon trees, lemon plants. Okay, just now you know something which you didn't know before. Well, hopefully you didn't know it before. Maybe you did. It's possible. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, please do be sure to smash your face into that like button and subscribe. If you really enjoyed it, please do be sure to share it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.